Hi everybody, thank you for watching. Today I'm here with Danny.
Hi.
This is my cousin, so just take a second. Like, look at this blonde hair. Like, isn't it crazy that we're cousins? Where do you come from, girl?
I look adopted.
I know,
Weird.
I know, but look at
Only
this.
blonde in the
Hold on,
fam.
time out. Let's just take a second for this massive mane. We call her Danny with the hair. We even
Danny
made a
with the
song.
hair.
Her hair, her eyelashes, she's just friggin' perfect. Doesn't she look like a Barbie doll? So I actually did a blonde hair makeup look with Danny probably like
2 years ago.
2, was it 3? It was like right when I first started my channel, so you guys probably didn't even see that video. Since you did enjoy me doing makeup on other people, I figured I would bring her in for a fun blonde makeup look. I would say this is more for like a night out, not really a daytime look, because we did do pretty heavy on the face. But if you guys want to learn how to get this look, please keep watching. To start off this look, I'm going to be applying moisturizer all over her face. Following that, I'm going to be priming her face. I like to apply my primer with my hands, that way I can make sure it's going on evenly all over the skin. Since it is summer, we want to give her that really pretty glow. I'm applying this Revlon highlighter all over her face before I apply the foundation. You can really mix it in with your foundation, it's just preference. I wanted to do it this way this time. And with a damp beauty blender, I am using the Dior Nude Skin Foundation. And this is in the color 30 that I'm using on her. So her skin is gonna look really dewy and glowy until I apply it with powder, so don't worry. This is just the process that I like to do. So I'm also applying her foundation on her neck and a little bit on her chest, just so everything is blending nicely. For concealer, I'm using the Tarte Creaseless Concealer in the color Light, and I'm applying this underneath her eyes. I'm also applying it right down the side of her nose because it's going to help make her nose look a lot more narrow, especially since we're going to be contouring it. So I'm also dragging this line down over her smile lines to highlight that area. I'm applying it on her chin, in between her brows, and then a thin line right down the center of her nose. To blend out all of the concealer, I'm using that same damp beauty blender that I just used. To contour her face, I'm using the LA Girl Concealer in Beautiful Bronze, and I am just carving out where her cheekbones are. I'm applying this around her forehead, also around her jawline, and I'm going to be contouring her nose as well. Normally I like to stick with grayer tones to contour, but lately this one has been one of my all-time favorites. It just goes on so smooth and it blends really nice. So I'm blending out the brown with another foundation brush, and I'm slowly dragging that into her hairline to make it blend seamlessly. To blend out the sides of her nose, I am just doing a tapping motion with my finger. I find that it keeps the product on and it's going to help keep your nose straight. Then with that same beauty blender, I'm just blending it in so the lines aren't as harsh. And I'm just blending in everything that I've done all over her face just to kind of, again, make it all blend nicely. To set her concealer, I am using my Laura Mercier setting powder, and this is going to mattify the look so it's not going to be so shiny and dewy. And it's also going to prevent your makeup from moving. Now moving on to brows, I'm using the same Anastasia kit that I used in my last video. I love this kit for people other than myself because it has every shade possible, so it is a great investment in my opinion if you are a freelance artist. To prime her eyes, I'm using this 5-in-1 base and I'm just blending that in. Then moving on to eyeshadow, I'm using this greenish gray shimmer color. I wanted to do something greenish because her eyes are green, and green and silver look amazing on blonde haired people in my opinion, so I wanted to do that all over the base. Then to brighten up the green, I'm picking up a little bit of this green shadow, and it's going to give it the perfect combination. And then with this L'Oreal palette and this tapered blending brush, I'm grabbing this light brown color and I'm going to start blending that in her crease. Originally I wanted to do something a little bit more dramatic on her eyes, but she had an interview after this, so although I used some color on the lids, I kept it really light. Picking up this darker brown color, I'm blending that right in the outer V of the eye just to give it a little bit more depth. Then grabbing this dark silver color, I'm applying that on the outer V of the eye. The middle part of the eye, I'm applying the silver color, and then right in the tear duct, I'm applying this champagne color, all from the same palette. Then with that same darker gray color and my pencil brush, I'm just blending in the lower lash line to blend into the outer V. So she didn't want any eyeliner today, so we're gonna move on right to mascara. I'm using my L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. She has massive eyelashes, so she didn't want fake lashes, of course. If you guys wanna do a more natural look, they say that you should use a brown mascara for blondes just so it's not so harsh, but I mean, it's all about preference. So I would try both, see which one you prefer. And then moving back onto her face, this one is just gonna help get rid of any dark shadows on the sides of her nose, so it's just gonna make the look a lot more flawless. Moving on to the contour kit, this one is the Kat Von D. I'm using the brown shade to bronze up her face. I'm applying that everywhere I applied the cream contour. This is basically just going to set the cream contour. It's going to give her a little bit more color, and it looks a little bit harsh right now, but I'm just going back in with my damp beauty blender and just blending it all out. For cheeks, I'm using this beautiful peach color. This one's by Kiko, and I love peachy or pink tones for blondes. I think it just really goes great with the complexion, so I love how this turned out. I'm just very lightly going over the contour on her nose with a big blending brush, and she barely needs her nose contoured. It's literally like the most perfect nose in my opinion, so just wanted to balance out the contour on the nose with the contour on the cheeks. To highlight her cheeks, I'm using this highlighter from Inglot. Actually, it's a body and face shimmer, and it's the first time I'm using it, and it's freaking beautiful. I love how sparkly it is. For lipstick, I am using Buttercup by Gerard Cosmetics. It's the most perfect pink, and I love pink on blondes. Then for lip liner, I'm using by LA Girl. I'm not positive the name, but again, everything will be listed in the description box, as always. And then to top the look off, I'm applying a pink lip gloss, also by Gerard Cosmetics. And it's just going to give it a little bit of a gloss, and it's also just going to give it a little bit more of a pink pigment. Okay, so you ready to see it?
I'm ready! I love it!
Yeah?
Love it.
Don't you look like a Barbie?
I do. I love the lips.
You love the lip color, right?
Yeah,
Pink?
so pretty.
Okay, so this is the final result. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Are you happy with how it turned out?
Love it.
Yeah?
So happy.
It looks gorgeous. So Danny actually has an interview in a little bit, so fingers crossed. I bet you'll get the
Wish
job.
me luck.
There's no way you're not gonna get it, but so I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you, Danny, for coming in with me.
Thanks for doing my makeup.
I
love you more.
Alright guys, we'll see you later. And then we kiss. And then oh, see, you know.
Oh, I know. Down to a T.
Go girl.
I watched Brett impersonate.
I was gonna say Brett's impersonation. I feel like everyone can do it now after that, so.